Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would give you all a cute little makeup tutorial because actually a lot of you have asked and it's the perfect time to do one. I don't know how I feel about this hairstyle, like it's making me look like an egg, but like I don't really care. No, because it's absolutely boiling in my room, like what the heck. Okay, so I'm even going to give you a skincare tutorial because I feel like that's such an important step to doing your makeup. Okay, so to start off with, make sure your face is clean because no makeup is going to stick to your face if it ain't clean. And then I just go in with a cute little facial spray. I either use the Caudalie one or I use the bubble one, but I think for today I'm going to go with the Caudalie spray. I literally love this. It's so flipping refreshing, and especially during summer. Okay, cute. It literally just sits on the face and it doesn't even like make your face soggy. It just feels so good. Right, and then I use the Glow Recipe toner. This stuff is literally my ride or die. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Like, I've repurchased it so many times, and this one's nearly at the end as well. I need to get a new one, but the amount of times I've rebought this is actually insane. To be fair though, it does have a very strong like watermelony scent, so if you are sensitive to like strong smells or your face just doesn't react well, then I don't know. I've also actually got this toner from Glow Recipe and it doesn't even smell that strongly and it's equally as amazing. Right, I'm using my everyday skincare, so that's why some skincare bits that you would normally see, like for example on my TikTok, aren't being used today. So next I'm going in with my ordinary hyaluronic acid. I normally do just 2 pumps of this because I like my face being really hydrated. And then you just put this all over the place, and you also have to make sure to let it to dry before you go on to the next step. It also leaves your face really nice and dewy. It's like perfect. So I'm actually filming this in the afternoon. I'm not going anywhere, but normally I would use some 50 plus sun cream from La Roche-Posay. I don't know if I butchered that. So I'm not going to use it today because there's literally no point, because I'm not going out in the sun. Okay, and then the last little bit of skincare is some moisturizer plus bronzing drop. And again, I'm using the Glow Recipe Huge Drops along with my Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer. These are just the perfect combo, like they're perfect together. I'm actually surprised because this moisturizer has, oh my god, I'm so used to doing it like that because of my nails, but I don't have any nails on right now, I'm naked. But this moisturizer, like I was saying, has actually lasted me so long. Like, I bought this on my birthday on the 31st of December and it's still like probably only halfway used. And I like to use this before my makeup to keep my face nice and moisturized. And then oh my god, that was literally nothing. And then I add a little bit of this bronzing drops into it to make my face a little bit more bronzed. Some other bronzing drops I've actually heard that are really good are the Say ones. Well, they're not really bronzing drops, they're more like similar to this, and as well as the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. And then I just rub that in to my face and it's literally amazing. Okay, and then look how dewy it leaves my face. Like, next is primer. Now I have 2 really good primers I use. I've recently actually switched, but they're both like equally as good. So before I used to use the ELF Power Grip primer. Don't know where I'm getting Hydro Grip primer. Oh no, I know why, because of this one's called Hydro Grip primer, which is the one I've switched to, and this is Power Grip primer. But these are both amazing, but I use this one just because I like it just a little bit more. But honestly, if you think about it, all primers do the exact same thing, so I wouldn't be too bothered if I were you about what primer you get. But if you want the best of the best, get the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I just put that on my 2 cheeks, on my forehead and on my chin, and then again just blend that in till like, well, not till, but all over your face. And I just let that dry for a little bit because the dewier your face is, the more your makeup will stick to it. And if I do want my makeup to stay on for a little bit longer, I just get my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. I think that's what it's called. And then I just spray that all over my face. So as a base, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter and I use the shade 4 Medium, and this is literally a perfect match to my skin. Like, honestly, you can't even see it. It's it's just so good. And so many people have mixed opinions on this. I personally think it's amazing, but also test it out on your skin because sometimes it reacts differently to different people. Like some people break out because of it. Personally, I don't. Like look at that. If I didn't tell you I was putting it on, you probably wouldn't be able to guess. I use this like angled brush because apparently it's better, like more accurate, and then I just spread it out across my face. And also really make sure to get it in, especially if you're wearing a hairstyle like I am today. Get it in and blend it into your hair. Not obviously like so there isn't makeup on your hair, but just so you don't have like a white line around your face, so it's like you're wearing a mask of makeup, because that does not look good. To me, the amount of times I've done that, it's embarrassing. Like in pictures, I look so bad. And I actually love this because I like having some sort of base layer to my makeup without having to use a like really masking foundation, because I don't like the feel of that. So this is literally perfect if you don't want heavy makeup. Okay, and then for concealers, these are my all-time favorite concealers. Like I love them so much. So if you want to invest in like a really good concealer that's like got really good coverage without using too much product, this one is the freaking one. So for under my eyes, I use the Hourglass concealer in the shade Cedar, I'm pretty sure. And then also for days I don't really want to use my Flawless filter because I don't know, I just don't feel like it. I use my NARS concealer. This one's a little bit darker, so that's why I use it as a base. For anyone wondering, I use the NARS concealer in the shade Mustard? Custard. Okay, so then obviously I put this concealer underneath my eyes, and trust me, I put the teeniest little bit because this goes a long way. Even some days I get my finger on the little like bit here and that does me good. Actually wait, I've got a little spot just on my hairline which is absolutely disgusting, and it's been there for ages, but I just cover that up with my NARS one because that's the closest colour to my skin, so hopefully cover it up. Okay, and then obviously I use my cute little blue beauty blender, and then I just go underneath and blend out my concealer. Next is one of my favourite steps ever. Actually, second favourite step because my favourite step is blush, but my next favourite step is contour. Okay, so for contour I use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Yeah, contour wand. Oh my god, I just realised it's trademarked. They've trademarked the contour wand. So I use the shade, hold on, let me find it, Fair Medium. Right, and then I just put it here, like right, oh my god, that's so much. Okay, because I put so much, I need to put a lot less in the different places on my forehead because that's crazy amount. Right, but I put it right there, and then I put a little dot there and a little dot there, just to have like 3 dots across my forehead. Okay, and then I put it just on the side of my nose and like a little thing like that. And of course I put 2 dots on my cheeks as well, and then on my chin. But because of my camera moved, I literally just knocked my whole desk and everything fell off. And then I use this type of brush. It's got like quite a lot of bristles on the end of it, and it's sort of like, I don't know, quite firm. Okay, and then I just blend that into my cheek, and also make sure to blend it into the sides of your hair, into your hairline, otherwise you will look stupid. Oh my god, and once I forgot to blend it out on my chin, and I literally went into public with like a line on my chin. Like literally look how perfectly this just blends into my skin, like. Okay, and then I'm just gonna blend, I'm actually scared to blend it out on my forehead because I'm scared I put way too much. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. That actually blended out really nicely. And then I'm just gonna blend it out on my nose. I just dab it in and just let it do its own thing. Right, but again, there's a little bit of a pattern. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 2 Medium. The brush I use is sort of this like fluffy-ish brush, similar to my foundation brush, except it's not angled. Okay, and then I just put that in the exact same places I did as my contour. Now is my favourite makeup step of all time. It's time to do some blush. Right, so for blush, I always, well, apart from maybe a few days I use a different blush, but I always use my Too Faced blush. And the shade I use is Watermelon Rain. And then you can clearly tell what brush I use for blush because it's literally stained pink. I use the tiniest amount of this blush because it's so flipping pigmented, and then I just put it on like the high points of my face. I actually don't even fill in my eyebrows because I like how they look naturally, and I just can't do them anyway, like it just never looks good. But about this point in time, I go in again with my setting spray, my Charlotte Tilbury one, and I just set my face. And also, while the setting spray is still soaking into my face, I go in with some compact powder underneath my eyes to set in the concealer. And once again, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 1 Fair, and I use a cute little powder puff, I think it's called, underneath my eyes. Okay, second to last step is highlighter, and I use the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Exhilarate, and the only place I put it in is on my nose because I don't know, I just don't like it anywhere else. And just look how shiny that is, oh my god. And then finally, it's time for some mascara. I use a combo of the Maybelline Lash Sensational and the Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Lashes. And I go in with this one first, the Push Up Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury, and then I go do a second coat with this one. Look how much that does just on its own, like it's actually insane. Okay, so this is just with the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, and a lot of you do actually ask if I wear fake lashes, but I don't. It's literally all thanks to these mascaras. Ta-da! If I do use a lip gloss, it's usually the lip oil from P. Louise. And yeah, that's the makeup tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on all socials, and yeah, bye guys!